So it's my 25th birthday today. No, I lied about that. Today is my 35th birthday. So I'm off to do birthday things today. I have decided for my birthday video I'm going to do a meet the artist. This speed paint is a little bit about me. So yeah. Hopefully you learn a little bit about me, and I'm off to do birthday things. Bye! Some of you guys may not know that I actually have an Etsy store filled with gothic horror toy patterns and t-shirts that I design and create myself. I've had this store for about 4 years now, and I love creating and making these toy patterns to bring joy to fellow crafters who want something a little bit different, cute and scary. I have heaps of dolls, zombie animals, TV/movie characters and t-shirts that are all completely designed myself. You name it. I probably don't have it in the store, but by all means check out my collection. I add stuff fairly regularly. If you like making things, my store is perfect. You just download the pattern, it's PDF, and you start making the toy pretty much straight away as long as you have the materials. I list the materials, I list everything that you need to make the toy. And for all you guys watching this video right now, you can go to my store and you can get 20% off absolutely everything by punching in the code Nice to Meet You 2019, or just go to the link below. It does the same thing and you don't have to punch a code in. I just want to straight up apologize for this picture, because this would have to be one of the worst pictures I've done in a very long time. So I'm a little bit disappointed with this. There's just a few details I just really did not like about this picture, but you know, it's passable. I'll give it that. That's all. But as you know, as I said, it is my 35th birthday, and I honestly don't feel 35 because I am, you know, a 12-year-old in the brain, and really physically my body, I still feel like I'm in my 20s because I keep pretty fit. You know, the only thing that I sort of am starting to feel as I get a little bit older is my lower back. I have a lot of pain in my lower back, but I think everyone gets that, to be honest with you. And my right knee, because I have dislocated my right knee I think about 6 or 7 times in my life. You know, but now that since I've been doing lunges for about 10 years or more, I haven't had any dislocations because it's strengthened the muscle around my knee. But I do get a lot of pain in it though because of the said injury. I believe that age is just a number. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Because I honestly, you know, honestly, the older that I'm getting, the more childish and more silly I reckon I'm getting. And it just, you know, it just amuses me. I love being so stupid, and I love doing stupid things, and I like doing that like pretty much all day. I will just be stupid all day. Like, I just love it. And I couldn't imagine, you know, being serious and talking serious to people, especially like people that know me very well. People who know me really well think that, you know, I'm very weird, and I've been called that my whole life. And just recently I've been cleaning out my old room, and I have just found a heap of birthday cards and Christmas cards back even from when I was primary school, telling me how weird I was. So it's funny. I find it hilarious because, you know, I've always just been strange. I'm a strange person, and when you get to know me and crack me out of my shell. So yeah, probably the coolest thing that I've had happen to me since I've hit my 30s is I went to America a couple of years ago, and I was about 32 at the time, and I got asked for ID, and I just went, oh my god, this is awesome, because I'm like, I was just handing over my ID going, oh yeah, you think I'm 20, not even 21, this is, you know, awesome, because, you know, in America you guys have you know, you're 21 is your limit for drinking. Here in Australia, it's 18, so you've got to be over 18 to drink here. So yeah, it's actually quite funny. I haven't been pulled up here in Australia for ID since I was 25, so to go to America and have someone ask me for ID when I was buying alcohol when I was 32, I was stoked. I was so happy with that. I just could not believe that someone would ask me that in my 30s. This particular picture is, I decided to do a Meet the Artist, which is what, you know, I think it's inevitable that most artists just end up doing one of these, and I have been wanting to do one of these because of the fact that I'm not a huge fan of showing my face anywhere on the internet much. If you are friends with me on my Facebook, you'll see everything, but I only let a very small few into my Facebook. Because I just don't want people knowing who I really am, like seeing me anyway. Like I don't like I don't really like my face being anywhere. There is one place that people in the public can see my face, but I'll let you figure that out. I'll let you find out what website that is. But yeah, it's not the best photo. Like I was all dulled up, but you can only just see my head, and it's not the clearest picture, so I just let that one slide. But yeah, I like to do this because I like people to have an idea of what I look like. So so I draw myself, and this is probably fairly close to what I look like, to be honest with you. Yeah, my hair is always up in a bun like that. You know, I've got a pretty long face, high forehead, I've got really high cheekbones, I've got a really long skinny neck, which is quite funny. I've got really skinny arms, and my partner calls me little twiggy arms. I do have quite long legs, and I've got a really short body, so every picture you see of me, you can see how short my body is, and I'm just legs. And my nickname in high school was Legs, because a lot of people called me that because I was just pretty much all legs. I've sort of grown into it as I've gotten older, but you can still tell I'm just all legs. And I love wearing boots. If I didn't live here because I live in Queensland in Australia, it is so hot here. If I didn't live here and I could live somewhere cold, I would be wearing tights and boots all year round. That's what I love to wear. So I included my little bird. I'm not a huge fan of the way I've drawn him. That looks exactly like him, but I just hated the way I shaded him. It was just a terrible, terrible depiction of him. But yeah, I love Benny. He is, I'm filming this in this voiceover in my parents' house, and I've had to go and close the door because he is so noisy. Like I live out in the bush pretty much, and there's just birds constantly everywhere, so a lot of my videos you'll hear birds chirping in the background, and like I try to disguise that with the music, the overlay of the music that I put in the video, but sometimes you just can't. And he is like, because he's just right there, he constantly screeches all day, so I've had to just close the door and just, yeah, he's quiet now, so he can't hear him because he's just so noisy. But I love him to death, and he is just my little bird. He is just so cute, and I love him to death, and I actually want to include him in a lot of my videos, but I can't because it's just hard because I film out in my granny flat, and it's not a huge hike, but I don't have a travel cage for my bird, and he's in quite a large cage, and I don't have a big cage for him to go in, so yeah, it's hard for me to transport him, and he does fly. I know he wouldn't fly far, but I don't want him to escape, so I don't want to hold him, and he bites me and I let him go. So yeah, it's just hard to get the privacy to film and then have him around at the same time. I'd like to include him. I'm going to try, when me and my partner do buy a house, I'm going to try and include him in a lot more of my videos because he's just such a joy, and he's just such a little bugger, and I love him to pieces. As you can see, there's a lot of things I have in my bag. Well, actually, it's not a lot of things. I don't carry a lot of things in a bag because I hate really carrying a bag. Oh, like I said, this picture's just a monstrosity. I carry a lot of Dettol wipes because I have a massive hygiene problem, and if I am out and I need to eat food, I will wipe my hands with this Dettol wipe. always carry a lip smacker, and I've always got a pen on me. Those are the only things I carry in my bag. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got in my bag. But as you can see, you'll see my likes and my dislikes. I'll quickly go through my likes. I like animals, family, obviously, for obvious reasons. Food, I love food. I am such a foodie. Benny, my Quaker parrot, love him to pieces. Traveling, love creating. I love winter. I wish it was winter all year round. I love cars. I absolutely love cars. I love problem solving, which is the reason why I became an IT technician. I love keeping fit. I love gothic horror, crude comedy. I love crude comedy, TV shows, movies, anything. My favourite movie is Step Brothers. Step Brothers is I have probably watched that movie about 50 times. I can really quote the movie word by word. And I love TV shows like, cartoons mainly, like Family Guy, anything offensive, like Rick and Morty. I love sleeping because I'm lazy. I love metal music. I love witchcraft. I love crystals. I love it when it rains. We're in a drought at the moment and it hasn't rained for months, so I'm very pissed off with that. I love my alone time. I'm very big on alone time because I just love being alone at times. I love laughing. I think everyone loves laughing. And technology, even though technology does annoy me at times. Now, my dislikes, adulting. I'm not a very good adulter at all. I hate being an adult. I hate it. That's why I created a t-shirt that says I don't want to adult anymore. I hate social situations, and that's mainly because of my anxiety issues, which then leads me into my next dislike, which is anxiety and depression, which I suffer from a fair bit. I also don't like traveling. I like traveling, but I hate it. I always think something bad's going to happen, like I'm going to die overseas or on my trip. So once again, that goes back to my anxiety. I hate summer. I hate being hot. I hate that feeling. Dislike religion, and I'm not going to go into reasons why because it's probably offensive enough that I've included that, and it's probably going to piss a lot of people off. But that's one of my big dislikes. I hate fake people. I hate slow drivers because I'm quite a fast driver. I hate death because, for obvious reasons, I'm very petrified of death. Talking on a phone. I hate talking on a phone. I hate loneliness. Like, I like my alone time, but I would hate to be, lonely. I hate shopping. I'm not a shopper. I hate sinus headaches. I get a lot of sinus headaches because I have sinus issues, and reflux. I hate reflux as well because I do have stomach problems as well. I hate loud noises because I'm very jumpy. I hate cruelty of any kind, especially to animals, mainly to animals. I hate drama. I will avoid drama at all costs because it plays with my anxiety. And bad hygiene. I can't deal with bad hygiene. So that's it pretty much. So that's the picture summed up. So yeah, it's not my best picture, but it's something to give you guys so you know exactly, know a little bit about me anyway. So that's pretty much it from me, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.